Okay, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So, right across the street, good morning, happy Thursday, to be a little update to everybody out there. So, across the street, I just saw these people over here across the street, and look, they want a safer Granary Plaza. Basically, they just want more bike lanes and bus lanes around here because this touches Flatbush. This stuff touched Flatbush, and they want that extension on Flatbush. But the sad thing about it is that, look, the sad thing about it is that, the candidates they backing, such as Brad Lander and Zoran Madani and any of those fools, they have no chance of winning. Instead of these organizations backing a candidate that's going to really deliver what they want with no bike, with no helmets. Hey, what's up? They're backing candidates that have no chance of winning. I understand that, like these organizations, they want someone that's gonna align with their values. But this is fucking. They shoot themselves in the foot. But I had my so if I had my way, I just said, look, you just can't. These guys here, like. They came in a fucking truck. So yeah, they have their little meeting here, which is kind of fucking ridiculous. But yeah, like I said, it's like the work day, and they came to shit in the truck, which is kind of fucking hilarious. They came in a fucking truck, but in a gas guzzling truck. So Chris Johnson here. Kind of hilarious that what's up, man? That Transalt is against cars. And they came in a gas guzzling. They came their stuff with a gas guzzling truck. It's fucking hilarious. Like really hilarious. They came their shit in a gas guzzling truck. Fucking hilarious. Like crazy. yeah, at the end of the day, it's, got a lot of these bike grows here. Okay, so let's start from here. So one of the books that they have here is called There Are No Accidents by Jesse Singer. Then you have another book that the Bicycle Age. So this book stands the fuck out. Right here. Right here. There are no accidents. That book is written by a lobbyist, so you can tell they fucking promoting themselves. So they're gonna have a rally here. I think it's Sunday. I believe it's Sunday or Saturday at the same spot. Trying to get a bike lane around this bitch too. This is ridiculous. They just want bike lane everywhere. You can't just do that. It's totally fucking impossible.
get set up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll give y'all a message.
A lot of lobbyists here.
I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Whatever. Okay, well, I mean, like, if you already have these products, why not, right? Yeah, they're gonna get, if they get out now, that'd be great.
Okay. So, so they supposed to start at 10 o'clock. It's 10:20. They just setting up. Fucking ridiculous. Like I said, I'm just here to check this shit out. I'm bored in my house anyway. The thing about city council hearings is that they usually start after they hear, but because people complain, so they like fuck it. So they like, yo, fuck it. We're gonna do everything at 2 o'clock. I already registered to testify virtually, so it don't mean anything. But like I said, you know what I mean, 2020, 2025. I'm here to observe, that's it. I'm trying to see, and give my commentary too. I have the right to do that. But like I said, like it just crazy that like this morning. Let me say half this morning, right? So time is now 10:23, right? So you have a cargo bike and you have a little luxury bike, right? A luxury cargo bike, right? Like a bike, right? Like a book bike. So recently, what's going on in the city is that the commissioner, our luxurious, glorious commissioner that everybody's scared of calling out because she is here to fuck you money. Her name is Jessica Tisch. She has now authorized the NYPD to give every cyclist that break a cycling law, a Class C summons, right? A Class C summons, right? So if you get a Class C summons, I think it's a Class C, you don't have to go to court. You got to go to criminal court. I mean, like to Century Street. And like I said, person myself that been to Century Street, it's a sad experience. I don't want nobody to go through that. Go to that bullshit. Go to that. You know what I'm saying? They make everybody go to 9. Like, let's say you get a ticket. They make everybody go at 9 o'clock. They make everybody go at 9 o'clock. Okay, if you're not a celebrity or a celebrity or a celebrity or a politician like Susan Swan, who allegedly been a cop, because everybody says the story, right, the narrative, you won't be seen until about 10:30, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes not at all. But I'm against that shit. I'm really against it. Yeah, we got an e-bike problem in the city, but like I said, you just can't criminalize it. It's not gonna work. I gotta make a call. Yes, I got. So, So today is like anywhere to work day. So yeah, so they trying to push for a safer Granary Plaza. But that's not going to work because the mayor's not going to want it. The mayor don't want it. The mayor know about his base. Like the thing about it is that he know his base, and his base travels through Flatbush. That's the reason why. But they want a safer grind. And by the way, Schumer's house right there, not that far away. So let you guys know. $10.27. It still didn't start yet. So like the sad thing about it is that look, which is kind of hilarious that I'm gonna keep it real about this, right? I'm gonna keep it 100%, right? Cuomo's gonna be our mayor. Andrew Cuomo's gonna be the mayor of New York City, and there's nothing that they can do to stop it. Nothing I know they can do to stop it. And they're like, and I know they're gonna celebrate Sunday about the Queensboro Bridge being put up. But the reason Eric did that was because he's trying to get their support. Like I said, Cuomo's gonna be their mayor, and there's nothing they're gonna do, but they can do it to stop it. But everybody know what they're going to do is have their boy Mark Gordon give a nice ass contribution to fix the city for the general election, or a nice big ass check to a nice big ass check to the inauguration, like have them cut Andrew Cuomo nice ass check to his inauguration committee, his transition inauguration committee, and they'll be back in business with Cuomo. So everybody know what they're gonna be trying to do here. Everybody know what they're gonna be doing. And it's sad because if they had a spine and if they had some balls, they would have did the right thing for their nonprofit and say, look, we're gonna back Cuomo for mayor. But they're not. But they're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say like, yo, Cuomo's gonna be our mayor and we're here to work with this mayor to try to stop this DoorDash from taking away the minimum wage from the little roosters. Oh, they won't, because they get money from DoorDash. They get mad money from DoorDash. They get money from DoorDash. At least they're transparent about where they get their money from. Unlike the others, they try their best to hide it. Like Riders Line try to hide their donors. they hide it, and the problem is they hide their donors. Like Riders Lines hide their donors. So kind of hilarious that like they like Ben, who is their boss, is trying to drag his feet with stuff, and they got to save this one from Adrian and Gan Goldman. But
What's really stuff on? Rancid salt.
start that.
Rancid?
Zuka.
90s pop band. Never heard of it.
And then there's
Cool.
4 petitions in there if you haven't, other petitions if you haven't yet.
So how's it going?
Make
What's
sure.
Zuka. Let's see how much that costs. So yeah, like I said, they those books are free, or is it's for show?
I think you can check them out if you've got the public library app.
The app, you can check them out right now.
All right.
Or if you really want to, you can walk it over to the library and check
Walk
it out.
into the library, check it out.
Yes, you can if you're not able to check it out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
Take that. I'm gonna read this one. I want to check this shit out.
Yeah, that's
I'll be-
I think they're for TA. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this. Thank you. I'll be back. So I'm gonna read this book. Give my review on this shit. At least the libraries now says no late fees. No fucking late fees. No late fees. I think. Fucking hilarious. I want to read this book. I'm gonna see what this shit about. I'm reading this shit. I thought that was Booker T.
So, wait, listen. If finding yourself as I understand really important.
So let's go inside here and let's check this book out. Let's check it out. The whole days, you get this. Hello. The whole days. Oh, You can check out right here. Oh, nice. Self-checkout. Do the old school way. How many sixes? 4 sixes. So yeah, I'm gonna check out this motherfucker. Yeah, nigga. No, yeah, print receipt just in case. Like, oh, you stole the buck. Da da da. Nah, might as well. I mean, crazy shit. So they want this shit back the 5th of June. Nice. I'm gonna read this book and give my review of this book. It's a Transalt book. But I want that book the other they put out too with the black chick. I might read that myself. I might want to read this myself. This is Justin Singer's book, by the way. I'm gonna read this shit.
I'm like scared.
Shouldn't be banning buses from Prospect Park.
don't kill Michael.
I'm here at my conference. What is all of this about? Bike anywhere, Jack.
My bad. I'm taking a picture of this shit.
Goodbye.
So I did reach out to Steve Vaquero to see if he wanted to.
Yes, very much. Smooth, Steve sucks. Well, him and Adam broke up and I worked with Adam. And I mean, yeah. But no, I'd love to talk to deliveries because one of my newest clients, delivery guy that delivering Uber Eats and got doored by an Uber driver, which I'm just waiting until Uber figures out they're suing on both sides and calls them this is a terrible arbitration. Yeah.
So this is the books. I took one.
I mean, if you sign for the app, basically you agree that you'll arbitrate any claim against them regardless if it has to do with your use of the app.
I'll be in touch.
Icicle patch. Shit.
I thought it was about like stopping crime or something.
Well, it is about stopping crime.
I'm talking about like robbery, assault, that type of deal.
We got like Disney World and Disney tried to make them arbitrate because there was some arbitration provision in their Disney Plus like TV subscription. And I think they backed off and it was terrible publicity. But
I'm a criminal. I don't understand that. I'm a predicate felon.
unfortunately,
So like I said, there's nothing they can do to stop Cuomo from winning.
Federal Arbitration Act, federal law really supports arbitration. Even it's when you agree that if we have disputes, it's private dispute resolution. So instead of going to a court, it's like a private organization. You go online, they're like a private judge or whatever. You basically pay a private judge, and the idea is that it's quicker, it's less expensive. I mean, but
It settles faster and less complicated.
exactly. And so I mean, it really arbitration really came up as like a way for businesses like to resolve their disputes. And then, so consumer arbitration is definitely a newer.
I'm bored, so let me play some little fucking handy sack. What do they call that shit these days?
Even if they get
Let's see if my aim is good. 1, 2. Fuck.
Waives any class action. So, like, which means
Damn it.
means, if you steal $1 million from one person, you get in trouble, but if you lay off other people, basically nothing they can do unless if you can't bring class action.
Damn it.
So now companies that are involved in various different cases
Woo!
and
Damn.
people, you know,
The key is aiming.
signing up.
That's the key.
For, like, product mitigation risk in the real
The key is the
world,
aim.
trying to figure out how to.
If I get 12 to, I'm good. So the key is the aim. Don't throw.
But yeah, federal law.
Ah, damn, almost had it. Got like 5%. Damn it. Like MLS.
And it's not the end of, you know, and it's not like you can't bring a plane. You know, and some consumer like arbitration clauses have provisions where like the company will pay for the arbitration, will pay all the fees on your behalf.
Floor.
And then the company is going to go to court. They're like, well, this was all their benefit. We didn't want to do that. The court's like, suck. You know, settle with them or, you know, pay that $5 million arbitration.
Yeah, we were working with bus deliverers to see those, and then we wanted to see if we could get money to get like home charging in each of our branches that we're working with for this. Because they're fighting the delivery apps, I think to give to become there's totally other than like it might have to
Yeah, I did.
Okay, great.
I did.
I always do while you're shooting me.
Huh?
You do always. That's real dedication. Like walking.
Yeah. I'd rather do that because I'm more safer doing that. I hate the apps. I'm an old school guy.
I actually really like our app. It's really useful, but
Yeah.
I get that you don't want all the stuff on the phone.
Yeah.
So,
I'm kind of like old school.
I get it.
I like to go and do it
Go
myself.
to the actual library.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad, yeah.
I mean, if you have your ID on you, I can do it right here.
All the tote bags are gone. What the hell is a bike with patch?
Yeah, it's like a little.
I'm gonna take one. Say, hey, what's up? What the hell is a bike with patch kit?
So if you get a hole in your tire
Yeah.
or something, it's got a little kit to patch up any holes.
Not bad.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
make sure people can bike safely.
Yeah, not bad. Adam Mike Law. Wait, he's not here today.
I'm here
Representing him. So, if you're a cyclist, so I ride a bike. I take this bike right now, I get hit by, I can sue. With that lawsuit?
Adam White will help.
With that lawsuit?
Well, are you talking about intentionally hitting a pedestrian?
No, I'm talking about that
Getting
cycle
hit
law,
by
the classy summons. I might want to.
Summits?
I might want to join that shit. I think everybody should join that. I mean, the lawsuit. Everybody should be joining that shit. That's fucking bullshit. With the law. Classy, what's that? Classy summons you get now, or the class B?
Yeah, the NRC is changing the policy to have classy summonses for bike riders.
So, I mean, like, okay, yeah, but I mean, nobody should be going to court for that shit. Nobody should be going to court. I mean, I've been to court myself. I'm black, so I've been to court one time at Central Street. I said, unless you're a celebrity or like you're a politician, they don't start till 10 o'clock. They won't open till 10, 10:30, and then you're there all day. So you feel with the
not put people unnecessarily in jail.
No, I'm not. Then you gotta like, I told them to go to court. That's the crazy thing. Take a day out, take your whole day out. It's not worth the bullshit. Taking a day out, or taking the whole day out, it's just not even worth it. It's just crazy shit.
It can really devastate people's lives if you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, like, I know A. Dream made a statement about that with the other elected officials. What are
A
the
number
other
of elected officials have spoken out against the NYPD change.
I know Lander did, but what about the other people, like the council members?
I know Councilmember Gail Brewer said something.
Yeah. And I know she said something, but she's I understand, but okay. What about Julie Menon and stuff like that? That's crazy. Fucking crazy shit. That's sad. Nobody should be going to that shit. Nobody should be going to that at all. Nobody. It's awful. So y'all don't want y'all don't want to lead a lawsuit for that? For the class action?
Lawsuit.
So you did.
Well, at TA, we're not involved in
I'm talking about that lawsuit y'all put online. So y'all tag like Street Blocks tagged up. Street Block tag. The one that Street Blocks put on their main page, right? They pinned.
Well, what I'll tell you is, so Adam White, which is the lawyer who I'm representing here, he represents injured cyclists. So I'm not sure it's specifically for summons, but I do know that if you happen to be in that sort of situation, or you know someone in that situation, and you reach out to him, he will know how to help you.
Yeah.
So if that answers your question.
Yeah. Because that's some bullshit. I mean, that's pointy shit. With the summonses, I'm like,
No, he's
nobody should be going through that.
he's helped
Nobody.
me too. He's put me in contact with the lawyer when I needed one.
Yeah. But that's sad. Really, really sad. So why they allow buses to drive through this Prospect Park for?
Buses
They should-
can't drive through the park.
We just saw a few. Yeah.
School buses?
Why they allow that? They should ban that. They should ban school buses from driving through the parks.
I agree.
I know they ban cars, but they allow school buses.
I've never seen a school bus in the park.
They just two of them just went past it.
Can't believe it. I guess oh yeah, you're right.
They need to ban school buses from the parks. Do y'all agree with that? I believe they should ban the school buses from the school buses.
Yeah, fuck it.
Those are death machines.
I agree. I thought you're matching the orange with.
Oh yeah, I just heard my how my will get it. Da. That's me in a nutshell. You have a tote bag?
for people who signed up for the Century Court.
Oh damn. You got to pay for that. You get what I'm saying? How much it cost?
We're doing a discount today. I'm not sure how much it costs.
All right, cool. When is that? That's next month?
No, in the fall.
Wow. When it's here, right? It's here or?
You guys here?
Oh wow, that's not bad. That's crazy. Really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. Like, wow. Let me get a soda. I'm fucking thirsty. Thirsty as fuck. I'll be back. So, yeah, like. I've been calling for the ban and the buses on this shit. I'm just fucking bored. I'm really, really bored.
I think they're like
So it's ridiculous. But yeah, we're having a lot of people hit by those beds and trying to get out the work that, more
I'm thirsty.
or in fact,
Fucking thirsty. Like I said, like I see some of shit, I'm like that's crazy. You gotta go to court. Like I said, and I'm here to be transparent. Like, look,
Where everybody. Well, what's going on, right? But the reality was the place good, but it wasn't. Everybody it looked like it was a place.
So So I was like, I'm not here to cause any trouble, my nigga. I'm trying to do the right thing and actually give a fuck. Like, that's a lot of fucking money. For Urban Arrow? Like live right now, there's a hearing for governmental operations and higher education with a finance hearing, right? But I'm gonna keep it a buck about that, right? Look, everything starts at 2 o'clock, and plus, successful program. All you're at. So, like I said, like, look, about mayor's race, about Cuomo, I said, look, he's gonna win that shit. No, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing at all. Nothing at all these guys can do about it. Severina. So they want a better Grand Plaza, right? And let's keep it 100%. Look, the problem is that, look, this area is a bougie area, right? But the problem is that this same lane, this is Swept Extension. You drive up here, go down there, it goes all the way to Central Brooklyn. They don't want it. They need to be transparent and say, look, the black people don't want that shit. That's the problem. Caribbeans don't want it. And the mayor don't want to piss them off. And you got a council member that serves that district who is nothing but a spineless piece of shit. And her name is Rita Joseph. Real spineless elected official. And I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? So funny thing about it is that a lot of people's not gonna stop here. They did it here because they have a campaign about Grand Plaza, right? How this is a dangerous area, and I agree. At the same time, like they gotta be transparent and say, look, they gotta be transparent and say that, look, the reason it's not gonna happen the way they want it is they want like a better design because this district is covered by Hudson, right? Hudson is down with Transalt. But the problem is that further down the block, after here, is the 40th Councilman of the district, which is ran by Joseph. Now, I have a lot to say about Rita Joseph right now. I don't give a fuck. I have a lot to say about that lady. Because Joseph is an elected official that is a spineless elected official. A spineless elected official. Real spineless. Real spineless. And she does whatever she got to do to make sure she runs unopposed. And she's running unopposed. So she's going to leave the city council with no opposition. And it's not because she's an elected official. It's because she got her on fucking knees and bended the fuck over to everybody with a paycheck. And everybody that has a fucking Class C, that's a 501c3 charter. That's the only reason why she stayed over. Other than that, she's a trashy politician. And people oh, how you gonna say that she's the worst councilman in the Brooklyn delegation, right? The worst councilman in the Brooklyn delegation, right? Oh, you're comparing, Justin Brandon. Okay, look, equate Justin Brandon, right? Okay, let's say females, right? Equate Justin Brandon. Equate Brandon, right? Okay. Well, Shahana Hanif. At least Shahana gets shit done as a council member. At least Shahana Hanif has some fucking balls to stand up for her fucking self. She has balls. She stood up to the injury hatred people. She stood up to them, and so she have a competitive primary right now because of that situation. She has a competitive primary because she has some balls. And the one thing about Shahana is that, look, no matter what people say about her, I respect her because she has some fucking balls. Shahana Hanif have some fucking balls. And Alexa Bilal, same thing. She has balls too. She has a spine. Those two have a spine. But Joseph, on the other hand, has no fucking spine. Rita Joseph have no spine as a council member. And she's running the polls because, like I said, she bends over to everybody with a paycheck. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why she's a council. She's gonna run unopposed for her last term as a council member, her final term limit, because she's spineless. She's a fucking spineless elected official. Rita Joseph is a spineless elected official that bends over to everybody with a paycheck. Remember, she has not only the bougies that the yimbis that are popping up in that area. She has those Haitian folks and those Korean folks that don't want anything in their neighborhood. They don't want no fucking yimbis. They NIMBYs. So Rita plays both sides of the fucking spectrum. She plays both sides of the spectrum. That's why, out of all the council members that don't like me, that hate my guts in that body, the one that hate me the most is fucking Rita Joseph, because I know her bullshit. I called out her bullshit for a long time for the past 3 years, and she hate me because of that. And the reason she hate me because I'm friends with Rodney's. I'm friends with Rodney's Bashar Hermlin, with the county boss. And she can't do anything. So all she can fucking do is get mad at me and try to start shit with me and like that inside City Hall and to try to get me in some situation. I get banned from City Hall. But she's a spineless, like Rita Joseph is a spineless elected official because she had a fucking spine. If she had a fucking spine and really cared about her district, really cared about these people here, she would have been put that fucking bus lane on Flatbush Avenue. That's a fact. But she won't do it because even if she's term limited, right? And she's running unopposed. And she gotta wait. Remember, she's trying to run her people to take her spot. Probably Giovanni to take her spot in 2029. So she know that she don't want to piss them off and won't get them the endorsement. Won't get them the endorsement. So she ain't gonna do anything. Rita Joseph is gonna walk out of that city council as the worst council member of the whole Brooklyn delegation. I'm gonna keep that fucking real. She's gonna walk out as the worst member of the whole Brooklyn delegation. And let's say equate Brandon, because Brandon's a man, right? Let's say take away Brandon, right? Okay, Brandon did a lot of dirty shit, but at least Brandon got things done as a council member. At least he stood on his fucking shit. At least Shahana at least stood on her fucking shit. At least fucking Alexa Villet stood on her fucking shit. At least Sandy Nurse stood on her fucking shit. At least Osei stood on his fucking shit. At least David Carr stood on his fucking shit. At least Ina Vertical stood on her fucking shit. At least fucking Darlene Mealy stood on her fucking shit. At least fucking Felder's still there. But let's say Kalman walked out like a G. Kalman Yeager walked out like a fucking G, man. Let's keep that real. That nigga walked out like a motherfucking G, man. And then we got another fucking G now, placing Hyman Felder as a council member for 44th District. Mercedes Narcisse had a fucking spine. But that little, I ain't gonna say the B word, but Joseph has no fucking spine. She has no spine. She's gonna walk out the city council, the worst fucking council member of the past 15 years. Fuck that. All Rita was doing as a councilman, all Rita Joseph was doing as a council member, all Rita Joseph was doing as a council member was get on her fucking knees to fucking Mike Milgrew and that little piece of shit, Randy Weingarten. That's all she was doing as a council member. She's the education chair. That education chair has overseen, look, the people that really run education is the UFT. The UFT runs the education committee. They run that whole show. They run it. And all these politicians are scared of UFT. They want that UFT to do it because a lot of teachers, right? Teachers, paralegals, everybody is in that union, right? The UFT. Now look, let's keep it fucking real. Let's keep it a buck. Right? Randy Weingarten has completely fucked a lot of people over with this thing like a few years. I can't say the word, but everybody know the word. I can't say it, but they probably will block my account. The word. During that situation in 2020, Randy closed all the fucking schools. She closed all the fucking schools and made everybody go virtual. At the same time, made everybody take the shot. And Rita did nothing about it. It's fucking disgusting. Like I said, I mean, just... No, it's I can stay here. Just stay. No, I'm not bothering you. Why you started with me? That's why you out the door. Kathy. Because nobody likes you. Kathy. Nobody fucking likes you, Kathy. That's why you out the door. Nobody likes you. See how this lady started with me? Nobody likes you, Kathy. Hey, what's up? She started with me.
I know. Let's just not make it personal. You know,
I know.
No one wants to hear that. No one wants to
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. You understand?
You being here.
You had the right to be here.
Don't make it personal.
I know, I understand, but like I said, a little witch right there, man. Yeah, let's keep it real. Nobody fucking likes you, Kathy. That's why they getting your ass out the fucking door. That's why Ben Tepley's gonna let you go. You out of here. So like I said, it's just what it is, America. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the right to fucking be here. Little demon. You know what I'm saying? Like she is fucking mad because like she's out because she know, like, at least Elizabeth know, like, if Cuomo gets elected and he talks to the right people, they might not get any funding. Remember, the mayor has power to block any funding that that they're supposed to get. The mayor could just say, I'm not getting out this funding because he has the power of the budget. So it's like they know that. Like Elizabeth knows that, and I think to keep it real, the reason they're getting that little chicken the blue out because chicken the light blue shirt because they know that all people got to say is that look, the reason we don't want Transalt to be funded is because of fucking Kathy Park Price. Because Kathy is nothing but a fucking little annoying little fucking unlikable troll. That's what she is. That all she does is uses people and then when it's time to get rid of them, she just get rid of them like she never knows them. And she hated about a lot of people in her own fucking district. And I had a conversation with a few of the people that live in her district. They say they don't fucking like her ass. And thank you, Chris, for calling her ass out. But you need to chill how you get out because, like, yo, we want you to get locked up. So I understand that. And there's people in our fucking district in Park Slope that told me this shit personally. Like, yo, we don't like Kathy Park right because she does a lot of shit. And it really hurts the whole district, and it hurts causes, then helps causes, because when she's around, people don't want to fuck with it. So like I said, she like, look, this chick, like, she like, y'all saw the fucking clip. I never said her fucking name not one time before that situation, and she came at fucking me. She came at fucking me, bro. I had the right to fucking be here. She came at fucking me, bro. She came at fucking me. She came at fucking me, and she came at fucking me, but she fucking know the reason she's out the fucking door. Because they want her out. Ben got her fired. Ben fired her ass. That's the reason why. Ben fucking fired her ass. You know what I'm saying? She's out soon. But Ben know, yo, if the right people get to fucking Cuomo's ear, and his people here and start saying that fucking name and telling her fucking attitude, he's not gonna give that chick, this organ, not $1 in funding. Like I said, look, when it comes to fucking DOT, I say, look, the DOT to be funded. But like I said, you can't just, but they're like this chick right here in the light blue shirt and the fucking camo hat, it doesn't matter where the fuck she go. She's gonna still be that toxic lady that uses people, and when it's time to get rid of them, she gets fucking rid of them. It's just what it is. She don't care. And the reason she mad at me, got for 2 or 3 years. That's why. Little toxic human being. Toxic person attacked Kathy Park Price. And I'm here, like I said, I didn't start anything with this fucking little lady. She came to fucking me. She's mad because she know, like, yo, that what she fucking gets. That what she fucking gets. You know what I'm saying? Because she know that, yo, they see this shit, like they don't respond, but I think Ben is being more proactive with the responses to everybody. He's trying to be like fucking, he's trying to be, what's it again? Like fucking, trying to think of that word. Ben is trying to be as frugal as he can to try to respond to people and trying to be nice to everybody because he know that it's election time. He came in, he got the brief from a lot of people that, yo, there's a lot of people that don't like TA. They don't like what the fuck they doing. There's a radical backlash. There's a lot of radicals that are getting at them, and this is the situation. And how are you gonna fix it? And I bet that was part of the interview. How you gonna try to unite the people that's against us? And I think that's why they hired Ben, because he's worked for the mayor's office. Then he's worked for the mayor's. He worked for the mayor's office, right? And I think he's worked into government. So I think he knows more about how to really handle people that have an opposing view. So that's why they hired him. But I think that Ben did a way better job than Danny Harris. Danny Harris let a lot of shit fucking flock, and look at the backlash. Look at the fucking backlash. Right? Danny got paid $264,000. Now this guy get paid. Ben get paid $12,000 more, $266,000. But you know, to keep it fucking real, that look, Danny, the reason Transalt is in this situation, right? They got a lot of things done the past 3 years. As a nonprofit, but the reason they are in this situation was because they took money from the wrong person. Now they get a lot of money from these nonprofit, like these corporations like Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, and all these nonprofits. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and all these fucking NGOs, right? Fine. But you know what happened? You wanna know what happened? Was when they started taking money from Mark Gorton, who runs Open Plans. That's when all hell broke loose. And they started taking money since 2019. And what happened in 2019 was Mark Gorton decided to team up with Transalt to help push their streets, their open spaces plans, their open spaces rezoning plans with the help and he started funding them. Mark Gordon started funding them. They got a lot. They got the power of open plans, and they got the power of street block. So going forward from that in 2020, going forward from that, Mark Gordon is now their prime funder, and a prime funder means the main person that funds their organization and the main person that dictates to them what the fuck to do. That's their prime funder. So Mark Gordon dictates to them to what the hell. Everything they got to do is do the orders of Mark Gordon. It's through the orders of Mark Gordon, right? Mark Gordon runs Tower Research. He used to run LimeWire, the piracy site LimeWire. But Mark did a lot of things. Like I said, with the help of, like I said, and Transalt is just nothing but the activist arm. Is nothing but the activist arm for the activist arm for the transportational turn, like for open plans. And then what happens is they do all the activism for open plans, and with them intimidating elected officials and all shit like that, they get a lot of things done. But now it's an all new time, because look, 2025 is the year where it's election time, right? It's over. We got a new ED, and they know that if it's just they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, these fuckers know.
I feel like I can get a lot of TLC. That was the red one. They don't have like a.
So it's like with Transalt, it's like they know that it's like, yo, and like, don't understand that it's election time. It's a all new year. It's all new year. It's all new time. But this little chick in the blue don't understand that. Look, you know, it's gonna be 2026, and we're gonna have an all new mayor, and it most likely gonna be Andrew Cuomo. And what they gotta understand is that, look, I will mostly not be in that meeting with Andrew Cuomo. I will most likely not be in that meeting with Andrew Cuomo. I will be on the outs. But I ain't going to support this guy become mayor. But remember how every administration works for the transition committee, and when it comes to budget talks, they going to have their people, and they're going to say, like, what get funded, what don't get funded. And I think these guys are praying that people don't fucking put them on the top of the list of what don't be funded. And I think they're praying that. I think they're really praying that a lot of people don't say Transalt be funded. But I'm saying who we should be defunded is Make the Road New York. Make the Road New York.
Yeah.
That should be funded. But like I said, I think they are praying that nobody says that Make the Road, like, Transalt should be defunded. I never said that in 2025 at all. In my public hearings, nothing like that. I mean, I said that they should keep their funding. Because I said you're supposed to turn a new leaf. You're supposed to turn a new fucking leaf in this shit. Because Cuomo's running. And Eric Adams is fucking done. Eric Leroy Adams is done as the mayor of New York City. That nigga is done. That Negro is done. Let's keep that real. That Negro is done as mayor. And they know that. That's why, like, you gotta stand that if you understand the real shit, like, Kathy don't understand the real shit because she don't give a fuck. So that's what like she don't like that chick in the blue, the light blue don't understand. Like, look, it's a whole new fucking year. It's a whole new time. The Eric Adams chapter is about to wrap up. But she don't care because she's toxic. The Eric Adams chapter is done. And that's what she don't understand. Is that the Eric Adams chapter, the Eric Leroy Adams chapter is done in 2025. For 2026, he's done. He's done as mayor. So everything he's doing is not out of the heart. It's because he knows what he's trying to do is stay reelected. Because he know that Andrew Cuomo's gonna win that mayor's race. He's gonna win. And what he's praying that if Zoran becomes the working family's nominee, let's say Zoran becomes the working family's nominee, right? He feels because he's on the independent line and with the help of a few like Irene Estrada, who's running for mayor of the conservative line, that he gonna be able to pull it off. He's gonna pull it off. He's gonna pull it off on a general election. That's what he feels. That's what Eric feels because he wants that street pack endorsement. He will say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you your Flatbush bus lane. I'm gonna give you I gave you your Queensboro Bridge. I'm gonna give you the release." He's gonna do a lot of things to get support. He's gonna do a lot of things to get some support.
Never have too many blinkies, just in case.
By the way,
I think it's just. It's always giving out free houses.
So like I said, I mean, like I said, I'm here to be peaceful as fuck, a peaceful fucking guy. And that little witch came at me a certain way. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, I'm here to be positive and peaceful. See, I could have been a big asshole and just went up to that chick like, no, I didn't want to do that because I'm not that type of guy. See, I'm a good person. Unlike Kathy, who, like I said, who uses people who don't understand that she's not well liked in her district, but she uses people and to get what she want, and then when it's time to dispose them, she just fucking dispose them. But that's the truth, and she knows that. But the reason she's mad because she knows like the reason a lot of people don't like TA because of her, because she does things to divide everybody. She does things to divide people, purposely divide, and that's not right. You can't divide people. You're supposed to fucking unite people.
People get like laid down for like cycling events, like clubs, whatever. People, have like whole wheels coming in. But no, I hear you.
Anime, Magna.
crash, what the options are, what the rights under the law, just, so you know. It's not that, anytime, anything happens, every cyclist necessarily needs to sue someone, but you should just, be aware, and especially since there's so many, a lot more licensed, but I understand maybe more motor vehicles than there are. There is, like the state stamp.
So at the end of the day, it's just what it is. So like, look, I'm gonna be peaceful as fuck, and I'm bored of my house. I don't want to be here. It's 11:35. Oh, damn it. What was at it? Yeah. Damn it. I think I'm... Alright. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. Man. Woo. Fuck. Damn. I think I'm throwing it instead of aiming it. Fuck. $11.37. So, by the way, earlier this morning, I got this book. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna read this book. Well, she blocked me anyway. Fucking crazy. I don't give a shit.
So that's, I know.
So, yeah, I mean, look, it's some weird shit. So, by the way, there's a hearing at right now. I registered online. I got things to do.
About 14 contracts throughout the system.
Yeah, definitely love to talk to the baristas about
Smart, yeah, it's like a food spot, food vendors and a bar. Say, yo, just like 7:46. So sit down and pebble. So I'm gonna read this book when I get a chance. So look, here's the thing, right? I'm not, like I said, I'm bored as fuck, and so we need to come out and see what this shit about. And I actually care. I actually give a fuck about when people are in situations, you know what I'm saying? Because I care about people that get shot by a gun, and I care about when people get hit by a car or hit by an e-bike. But that little lady right there, the lady in the light blue shirt, Kathy Park, she's a real little fucking demon. You know what I'm saying? Because she will just divide people. She find a way to divide, and if she get mad at everybody, gets to her like, yeah, you're fucking dividing everybody. You're dividing everybody. And the sad thing about Elizabeth is that she just following what she gets told by Kathy because Kathy's older than her. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not good to take advice from people that's older than you, because how many people that are older than me that been in and out of, I'm 34 years old. How many people is not taking a fucking Uber? God was here taking a fucking Uber. Look at this shit. Taking a fucking luxury car. He was just here and he's saying, it's just crazy shit. Like I said, just real crazy shit. Like I said, I'm not here to start anything with anybody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to be peaceful. I'm bored. I'm bored anyway, this bitch. Fucking bored. So, Like, I'm here. These fuck, I bet they like, oh, where's Chris? Chris is in Brooklyn right now. As of 11:51 a.m. Like, I ain't probably gonna say, oh, it's fucking bullshit. Like, you got everybody crying on X, like Lincoln wrestler attack, and crying like, oh, these motherfuckers should withhold government funds. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. I'm gonna keep it about Cuomo, right? They just mad because Andrews have the same right of running for political office like everybody else. Let me keep it about running for office, right? People that run for office are not perfect. Everybody in this shit is not perfect. Nobody that runs for office is perfect. Everybody is disliked. Everybody's liked. Everybody got good things to say about them, and they got bad things to say about them. People do dirt. They get arrested. They get indicted. They get away with it. Sometimes they get convicted. Sometimes they don't. Right? And what happens is the reason they are fine because what happened was if there was a law to really, they were trying to say, don't they put a law saying, look, if you resign from office under investigation, then you can't get matching funds. They didn't do that. They didn't expect Andrew to run for mayor like this. If they did, they would have put a bill to say, look, if you got in this situation, then you can't get matching funds. But everybody know they can't do that because it's unconstitutional, and they know it's unconstitutional. So what they try and do is because they got a campaign finance board, right? It's like give us something like $10, and they're saying like because of you did A B C D E F G, you gotta give this $10 to me back. That's what they're trying to do to Andrew Cuomo. So they gave him $1.5 million, and then they charged him $622. They know what they're fucking doing. They know he's gonna win. There's nothing that can be done. And there's nothing that can be done. I think Lizzie left. She's checking out to the office. She's the deputy executive director to Transalt, so she's probably left. at the end of the day, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at the end of the day, it's just
Always meet up somewhere in the city, do like a 12-mile bike ride, and then three in the car. Yeah. Public library, and the near Tooth area, like hanging out, swag.